Why am I looking at J.K. Simmons?
Let's look at some shots.
Maybe we should address. Let's get a drum roll, please.
Shut the
Drum
fuck up.
roll.
Oh,
I get it.
you're on a case, Kari, but Kate kind of just cut in front of you, so it's fine.
Oh yeah. All right.
Alrighty, who's first? Who's top here?
I brought these. These are
Ooh.
from. I think we've all seen this movie, right? Whiplash. You all
Yes,
seen Whiplash?
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love
of
that movie.
course.
It's one of my favorite movies. I think still.
Is there a
these
single scene in Whiplash that's like bright and like daytime? In my
Yeah,
head,
there's
Whiplash
some-
is all
Yeah.
dingy rooms at night.
is
I can't
mostly
think of a
this.
single time where it's sunny.
I was
Yeah.
just scrolling through the shot deck of the whole movie, and it is mostly this yellow tinge.
Mhm.
With there's some
Mhm.
stuff where it's like a brighter blue and stuff, and there's some daytime stuff, but for the most part, especially in like
Yeah.
this scene,
It's
or
just them
the
in some
practice
dingy
room.
basement getting yelled at. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all I
yeah.
remember of this movie.
This is a
And then-
great movie to bring. Oh, so go for it, kid. I'll let
I
you
was gonna
finish.
say this the second shot I brought just because I remember seeing this shot and like it just watching this shot in motion and his hands all cut up and like blistery and like putting it in the cold ice it was very like I could feel that it doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you gonna say,
It's
Colton?
also like so over the top, the blood. It's just a
No,
lot.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was like my one complaint in this movie is like it was like I don't feel like you need it anyways. I just felt it was like
But
what
it
the
just
hell?
shows how much he'll take.
No one's
what it
fucking
takes to
doing
be the
that.
best.
No one's doing that. No one's
Okay.
fucking no.
Alvin can't relate to hard work.
yeah.
Okay.
There it is. There it is.
I just wanted to bring up one point, the dingy rooms and everything. It reminded me of the short film for Whiplash, and actually they did the initial scene of Miles Teller's character meeting J.K. Simmons' character. I'm blanking on the names, and yeah, it's just like a normal kind of like high school band room set, kind of just midday afternoon, and it looks nothing compared to what. I mean, like the for shots, yes, but like the actual tone and feel and mood is not there. It just seems almost not necessarily that it was shot on DSLR, but just short budget. And it was just great to kind of watch and compare how much he changed, or the director. I'm looking on his name too right
Damien
now.
Chazelle.
Damien Chazelle, yeah. Of what he kept, what he changed. He replaced the main actor, which is poor unfortunate guy, but
He was still in the movie, I
he
believe.
was still in the movie? Okay.
I think he was.
Oh.
I think he was like one of the drummer alts. I think.
Yeah, that actually does ring a bell. Yeah.
I think.
But yeah, it's just kind of cool to see that and like where you can learn, and even just for when you're making short films, if you're interested in that, kind of like how he used that scene because it was such a really good scene, and how he could have used that to pitch to get funding to make the entire feature. So it's like it kind of taught me that's like the short necessarily doesn't have to have a beginning and end. It could just be a scene in the movie that tells kind of like how the characters will play out, and it's just like a proof of concept. That was really.
Do you
cool.
remember how long the short was? I haven't actually seen the short film.
I'm blanking on it, but let me check because I'm gonna spit it out of my ass if I do.
I want to say it was like 15 minutes or something.
Probably something like that.
I could be wrong.
18 minutes.
18
But
minutes,
yeah, it's on YouTube for everyone to check out. It looks great though. So
Check that out. But yeah, that's Whiplash. If you haven't seen it, go watch it.
Okay, everyone should watch Whiplash. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Crazy if you've missed it after this.
yeah, he's.
Now what the hell is this? Is this fucking oh, I know what this is.
What did you bring us, Colton?
What did I bring? Oh, I'm next. I forgot. I watched L.A. Confidential recently because I was asking my family like, oh, what's a good like I don't know noir film? My dad brought this one up. It was really good. It was good in the sense that solid casting, and it was actually Russell Crowe's and Guy Pearce's first major breakout film, I think, or one of the first few. Because yeah, Russell Crowe still didn't do Gladiator or Beautiful Mind. Guy Pearce still didn't do Memento. But you got like whatchamacallit, who's in the study, who played the Penguin in the Tim Burton films. I'm blanking.
Oh, Danny DeVito?
Yeah, Danny DeVito's in it, and a lot of other major actors. But yeah, it was just a solid noir, good kind of mystery, and the characters have wonderful arcs that I think make it like a really good fulfilling end. And this shot here is the end, but I won't spoil it because I tend to do that sometimes.
Yep.
I'll just say
Sometimes.
really good film, and this guy appears kind of watching from the shadows, and it talks about the negative side of the LA police force in the 50s and kind of how they try to keep their image clear to the public to sell an idea, whereas behind the scenes they're incredibly corrupt, and what righteous people will do in that kind of world and what it does to them. So it was great. I would recommend it.
Yeah, these last 2 weeks you're bringing movies that I need to watch. Put them on my list.
I'm kind of going through just a bunch of random lists of good movies or whatever.
Very cool. Very cool. I can watch it. What did you
Kari.
bring us, Kari?
You see, I'm staying true to the title of Shot Spot, and I brought a shot. I'm not gonna hear my whole opinion on the entire movie. You guys are yapping away about. This is Silence of the Lambs. I like this shot because she's centered in the middle, and I like symmetrical shots, and it's cool. But you can like see the distance at the same time that she is from the cell as well.
Right.
So it kind of tells that story as well as looking nice.
Yeah.
And that is why I brought the shot.
Nice. Yeah, lots of storytelling.
Lots of fun there. What do you have to say, Calvin?
Keep going, keep talking, keep vamping. Just say shit. We're doing something.
Okay.
You know what? I haven't fucking seen this movie. I have not seen this whole film.
Science of
It's a
the
classic.
I've seen clips of it. I don't know why. You know what? It's one of those movies that I was like, okay, I know like all the big scenes. I've watched a fair bit of it, but I've just never sat down and watched. I would just get fucking bored nowadays because I'm so TikToked out. But
yeah, I wouldn't say it's
a good film.
Movie. Yeah.
It's not slow.
I don't think it's boring. I think I have an attention span.
Right. It's not.
I think it's. It's a cool film. I mean, I've seen all the big scenes, and they're creepy as hell. What's his face's wife famously, I think, divorced him after this movie,
Anthony
right?
Hopkins.
Because Anthony Hopkins' wife divorced him because she couldn't get over the fact that.
Or is that actually like?
I'm
is that
pretty
true,
sure
or is
that's
that just
true.
like tabloid stuff? Like.
I don't know, but that's like the.
That just sounds like a good tabloid
I've heard
headline.
that.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. That's a great tabloid headline. Whether it's true or not, it's good.
Anthony Hopkins.
Apparently it was Martha Stewart.
What'd you say, Colton?
Apparently it was Martha Stewart that divorced him or ended her romance with him.
Okay.
But this is also
Mm.
again.
So
who knows if
they
this
were
is actually
dating the
true.
time they filmed, and they broke up, and maybe she made a joke, or maybe it was true. Who knows? But it's
it's a good line either way. It's a great line for the movie. It's one of those things that she might have just said it to help his movie out.
Oh, right. Could be that like 200 IQ actors. Coots.
No, exactly. Just like why not?
We're gonna break up anyways. Let's boost the sales of it.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's so creepy. Yeah.
I mean, they're all
Yeah, but that's my shot. That was cool.
I mean, it's a great just individual shot.
What's this here at the bottom?
Okay, so we've talked about this. This is
you actually brought stuff. Okay.
Whoa!
This is a guy called Wesley Wang. Directed this when he was in high school. If you want to be depressed as fuck.
I've seen the trailer.
So this is the guy that Darren Aronofsky saw this and was like, "We need to pay him money to do a film for us." And he's like, I don't know. I think he was 17 at the time. And he got a email from Sony being like, "Hey, we want to give you a huge budget and direct a movie." Anyways, I just thought this was really cool that it goes to show that, like, I mean, okay, there's two things. One, the reason I like this is seeing somebody. I know the left shot's super pretty.
How do they shoot this in high school? That looks dangerous.
Okay, so the kid's like uncle is the richest family in Turkey, so there's a lot of money here, and he's like the main producer on the film, I believe. So there's definitely money, but it goes to show that like it's cool that somebody in high school can put this together and can do something that's pretty. Like I'm sure he used money, but I think a lot of that was the locations.
Okay, yeah. When you use money, is that like
There's a
Did he
fuckload of
hire a
locations.
writer or
And
director and like what did he do?
I'm thinking cameras and lights is what the money went into, and the location shoot.
Oh, 100%.
Because there's a shitloads of location for like an 8-minute YouTube short. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know, this car stuff probably wasn't.
I actually
exactly
watched the
cheap.
whole thing.
It's great. It's definitely a bit. It's definitely directed by a kid in high school. You know, if you know what I mean. But you know, it's fine. It blew me away. I couldn't believe it. But it's cool that like people get to do stuff like this when they're that young. Kind of reminds me of Bo Burnham. You know, which is
What
cool.
was the
But
name
anyways, I
again?
thought it was
Just
really
wanna look
cool that
it
it
up.
was pretty because I've always wanted to just go shoot video and try and get it to this pretty because I feel like that's doable. But yeah, I thought that was impressive for somebody that young to be able to shoot something.
Yeah,
Like
it's
I think he had a lot of help,
very
but
cool.
yeah, definitely a
Definitely
cool
pretty
short.
too.
And super
Looks
pretty. I really like color like this where it feels very natural. You know, they're not going cranking it in DI, but it's also not boring.
right.
I mean, a lot of that is because of the lighting itself and the lenses, but it feels very
natural light.
It feels natural without being, you know, running around with the documentary camera and being boring, which is cool.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool. I
Nice
especially
job.
like the left shot.
Left shot's very pretty.